Bitch, the Danielle Cohn tea is piping hot today. Drama Poodle. Do you have drama for Daddy about Danielle Cohn? Oh my goodness, tell me the drama. Oh my goodness, Drama Poodle, I had no idea about that. Thank you for telling Daddy the drama. Bitch, Drama Poodle was just telling me all the latest drama about Danielle Cohn, and I am shook. We have so much to cover today, so if you're interested, then keep on watching. Hey guys, and welcome again to Mango Tea. I know it's been a very long time since I've made a video here for you guys. If you don't know who I am for some reason, if this is the first video you're coming across, my name is Steven Mango, and I'm a drama channel that spills the tea on beauty drama in the beauty community. So if you want to stay up to date on all my videos, make sure to go down below, hit that red subscribe button, and turn on your post notifications by tapping on the bell icon. I took a little bit of a break from YouTube for a while. I've been focusing on my Mangotology channel, and I am actually excited to say that I'm hiring a whole production team to be able to produce and help me with Mango Tea. So there's going to be daily videos here that are going to be fully produced. I have a videographer. I'm going to be hiring someone to completely take my content to the next level, but I didn't want to necessarily wait the next week or two until I get my whole team assembled here, and it's been a process and I have to do, but I'll give you guys an update at the end of the video. But I just want to let you know in advance, I am not gone. I did not quit Mango Tea. I am just trying to come back bigger and better than ever to give you guys some really awesome content. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, a couple of months ago I did a video on a social media influencer teenager named Danielle Cohn. Now, Danielle at the time was getting herself into hot water. She's a slightly controversial young lady, if we do want to put it that way, but she faked her pregnancy and she faked getting married to a boy by the name of Mikey Tua. Now, Danielle always has been claiming that she's 2 years older than she actually is. So when she was 11, she was claiming she was 13. Now that she's allegedly 13, she's claiming that she's 15 years old. Now this all kind of plays along into the story, so follow along, guys. I know it's teenager drama, but this is what you guys want to hear about, and this is what's trending right now in the drama gossip community. So Danielle has been doing a lot of different sponsorships, whether it's Bang Energy Drink, whether it's Fashion Nova. Danielle has been doing various posts for different companies that normally wouldn't be sponsoring a girl that's maybe 13 years old to promote, say, like an energy drink or to do Fashion Nova ads. And she dresses very risque, I guess you can say. I don't want to use the word sexy because that's very creepy to use that type of term, but she's trying to dress in a very provocative type of way. Again, guys, I don't know what the right term is because I'm referring to someone younger, but she was trying to dress in a very inappropriate manner for a 13, 15, 11-year-old girl, any of that age. Again, you know, you can kind of go on the flip side. It doesn't matter your age and you can kind of dress how you want. But again, I think when you're a teenager too, if you're showing a little bit of too much skin, you're going to be drawing some negative attention from all different types of people, right? So I think that, especially by putting that on the internet, who knows who's looking at your Instagram or Twitter page. So Danielle has always gotten a lot of heat for how she would dress and promote herself on social media. And again, when you kind of think about it too, there's the 15-year-olds, I don't even know if she's 15 anymore, but like Bad Baby, that's one type of way. Then there's JoJo Siwa with the bow on her head. Then there's someone like Danielle Cohn, who's probably not Bad Baby, but she's still trying to be a little bit more scandalous in a way. So the way that these teenagers are nowadays, guys, I know I'm kind of sounding like a dad talking down to them. I'm 28, but again, you know, talking about teenagers and looking at them, it's a whole different thing now than when I was even a teenager a handful of years ago. So the issue with Danielle is people are wondering, like, hey, are you actually 13 or are you 15 years old? And again, Danielle and her mom and everyone's claiming that she's still 15. So a couple months ago, she did this whole entire prank, again, like I said, about pretending she was pregnant, pretending she was getting married in Las Vegas, and having this whole entire clickbait scandal occur. It drew a lot of attention online, and Danielle got a lot of heat and got into a lot of trouble for these different posts. And at the time, Mikey was 17 17 years old. So if he was 17, allegedly dating someone who's like 11 or 12, I was talking to my husband about this, Jeff, as you guys know, if you've been following Mango Tea for a while, and he was saying, you know, it's kind of, I can't even use the word. Again, if he was 18 being with someone who was younger, it would be consensual. Let's put it like that. And he's saying it's not because she's 17 and she's like 12 or 13. And I was thinking, you know, when I was in high school in, say, 9th grade, there were a lot of guys and girls dating people that were like a senior in high school. But now when you think about it too, it is kind of a bit of an age gap when you are a teenager versus when you're an adult. It's just still a little bit weird in my eyes. So Danielle starts doing all these different promotional different things for different companies, still dressing in her sexy manner, I guess you can try to say. But again, Britney Spears was doing it too when she was like 15 with a snake around her neck in a bikini, whatever. So again, it's like no one gave her any issue then. So I mean, you can kind of look at this on either end of the spectrum. That's not what we're really here to debate about today, guys. But I do know that the CPS was called on Child Protective Services on Danielle's mom. And their parents are not together, her parents are not together, and there's been a back and forth between the two different parties. Now, Danielle's dad actually spoke out, revealed her true age. We're going to be talking. Danielle responded back to her dad. Pictures came out about Danielle's actual date of birth and the birth certificate. We're going to be showing you that. I just want to say first off, you guys have to realize too, I know a lot of you guys are young that watch my channel too. I look at my analytics. I know sometimes there's like 10-year-olds watching my channel, which is crazy to me. And there's people who are up in their 40s and 50s. So you guys on that end of the spectrum probably understand what I'm about to say. The younger kids don't really get it. When you have, my parents are still together. Let's put it like that first. My husband and I are together. There's no custody things. I never experienced that in my life, luckily, but I know a lot of you guys probably have, or probably know someone who has, at least. Let's put it like that. And it's messy. And when two people are not together anymore, they're going to try to get back at each other, especially when there's a kid in the middle here. The dad is going to say certain things to try to win over the daughter, right? And the mom's going to try to pin the daughter against the dad. It shouldn't have to be that way. You should be able to co-parent, but in an ideal world, that's how it happens. In a non-ideal world, people are fighting back and forth. And I just want to say that, again, this is not a custody really battle, I don't think, but in terms of this sort of situation, I'm sure it's sensitive, guys, so just be aware of that with what we're going to be showing you, and just keep in mind that, you know, we kind of can't trust either side in this sort of matter because, again, it's involving a minor and it's involving the parents, and there's things that happen behind the scenes. I'm only going to present you and speculate on the information that's been presented very publicly on social media. So just know that, guys, this has all been put out there. I'm not revealing anything about Danielle that isn't already been posted on Instagram or posted on YouTube one way or another. So I don't want to hear any comments about how I'm interfering into this sort of matter. This is just a very public situation. So a lot of people have been actually writing to Bang Energy Drink Fashion Nova being like, why do you want to sponsor this minor for doing these type of campaigns for you? It's not appropriate, and there's a lot of things going on. So Danielle and her mom have been very strictly saying that Danielle is 15. She's posted different comments on Instagram saying and confirming that she is 15 years old. So this is kind of where the controversy starts. Danielle posted this proof, I guess you could say, about her age on Instagram. So let's take a look, and I'm going to debunk it. On her Instagram story, Danielle posted a 10-day temporary entertainment work permit that claims that she is 15 years old. She said, I didn't want to have to post this, but here you go. To get this, you have to show proof of your age and everything. So how could I lie about this? And you guys should know I would never lie. So what she's showing is a 10-day temporary entertainment work industry permit. I live in LA. I've worked with kids in the entertainment industry, and when you are working on set as a minor, again, you need your work permit, you need to have a Coogan account, which I don't know if they do with the YouTube and stuff. That's kind of like the weird area about YouTube with entertainment industry stuff, but a Coogan account, a certain amount of your money as a minor gets deposited into a specific bank account that you can't touch until you're 18 years old. So if you have a crazy stage mom parent or someone who's trying to profit off of you to pay the mortgage, you're not able to access all the money. So then when the minor turns 18 and there's $500,000 in the account, it is theirs. They worked for it. They earned it. It's not like the child is like the money making the kid like a puppet, like making them perform in order to pay the bills for the family and everything like that. So they need a work permit, and you can get issued a quick 10-day temporary work permit. Now, the issue with this work permit that Danielle is seemingly not telling people, but has since come up, is that with this entertainment permit, you don't need to actually show a birth certificate. You don't have to take a blood test. You don't have to get a physical from a doctor. There's like different things when you actually get a full permit for a minor for working in the entertainment industry. It's different when you're like 1 year old or you're like an infant. They make you do certain requirements versus when you're like 6 to 8 years old versus when you're like an actual teenager. There's different requirements. When you work on set, you have to be able to get a certain amount of schooling hours in. So there's a lot of different complex things when you're a minor in the entertainment industry. I know that me as an adult, having worked on set for a number of years and stuff like that, when I was a stand-in and when I was doing different work on set, I would not want my kid exposed to the entertainment industry, and that's another video in and of itself. But Danielle posted this work permit, and other people showed, and these are the requirements, and this is the proof that this isn't actually any indicator of her age. On the California Labor website, it says, this is a one-time temporary permit which is issued immediately without the birth certificate or school approval, normally required for a 6-month entertainment work permit. So I believe that when Danielle posted this, again, she's a young girl. She's 13, 15, or whatever she's trying to say that she is. 13, 15, whatever. She's a young girl. She doesn't realize that people could just probably look up and find that this type of permit isn't any sort of indicator of what her real age actually is. If she wanted to show her real age, she would show the birth certificate, I think, or there would be some other type of proof on her age. Now, the other big scandal that happened recently, I know it's cold tea probably, but there was a Flickr account that was found for, I believe, Danielle's grandmother. It didn't have many followers. They denied that this was their account, but it showed a photo of Danielle's mom holding Danielle in the hospital after she was born with the hospital band that shows the date of birth being 2006. 2019 minus 2006 is 13 years old. Here is a photo of Danielle's mom in the hospital holding Danielle, and if you look a little bit closer here on her hospital band, it shows the date as 2006. So very interesting right there that Danielle was seemingly caught with this photo. Now, they since went to speak out against that photo and speaking out against that actually being proof that she is 13 years old. Now, her dad since spoke out on Facebook, and he also revealed Danielle's birth certificate, which is here. Now, I'm not going to go through the whole entire post that her dad posted on Facebook. I'll put the images up on the screen, so if you guys want to actually pause and read everything that actually happened and him revealing Danielle's age and kind of like the sad reality of their relationship, I will post that here so you guys can actually pause and take a look. Again, it's too much to get into the whole entire thing. That's a whole separate video. I should have done that a couple days ago, but if you guys are interested, then you guys can pause and read it here up on the screen. I also wanted to show you this post from Katie Tua, which is Mikey Tua's mom, who was the boyfriend of Danielle, and this is what she had to say about the situation. Our family has been through hell and back this past year. Mikey Tua's dad, Devin Tua, and I have stayed quiet for most of the time. We're beyond thankful to Dustin Cohn for speaking up. Our son is completely broken from the situation. The lies, manipulation, deceit, and emotional abuse that's come from his first relationship will affect him for the rest of his life. Honestly, we don't blame Danny. She's a child. We hope that Dustin's message allows for Danny to move forward and enjoy childhood a little more. We now hope to find peace in all of this and move forward. Mikey is doing so well considering his heart is broken. I know he loves Danny and will always have a special place in his heart for her. And then she reposted all of Danny's dad, posting his whole rant that I just showed you guys about Danny being 13 and all of the different drama that's gone down in the family. Now, after this came out, the internet was blowing up with drama surrounding this whole entire situation, writing to Danielle, and I actually saw one of these comments on Instagram where she was talking about her relationship with her dad, and I just want to show you one of the many comments of Danielle responding to people addressing her dad who made these posts on Facebook. So let's take a look and see what Danielle had to say.
Danielle responded to a fan saying, he loves me? I don't think so. He never even bothered with me. Kicked us out but kept believing what you want. If being a blank and consisting blank consist of being a great dad, then I give him an A+. Imagine waking up every night to him screaming at my mother and I am punching walls and smashing TVs in my room. You guys have no idea what you are talking about. He was so embarrassed that he didn't even tell his wife about me until I showed up one day asking for stuff. Never supported anything I did and was never at my cheer or pageants. Also, any one of my friends would tell you that. He also, growing up, wouldn't let anyone come to our house because he was so afraid of getting arrested for his blank. Why did it take him 3 years to come and say something? Or yeah, and did I mention he got a job by using my name, telling his boss that I would meet his daughter?
Honestly, it has gotten so messy, and that's why, like, especially with me, if I ever had a kid, or even like my poodle, like I don't even want my poodle on the internet. Like I wouldn't want my teenager to be subjecting themselves, because you guys know how mean the internet is. You know how people even have come for me when I've stood up to like the drama gang, for example, and now as we can see, some information has come out the house about some of the different drama channels and stuff like that I've warned you guys about, and I've had different people coming at me for exposing different things that I knew were true and stuff like that. But that's again another story, but just trying to tell you guys that the internet can be vicious, and I wouldn't want my own kid to do it. And this is just all public information, and I just hope that one day Danielle can resolve things with her dad. I don't think it's ever good to have these type of resentments and things in your life. I'm probably not one to say I don't talk to my mom or my dad or anything. It's again another story, but I can kind of relate, and I kind of feel bad for Danielle. And I did want to read to you what Danielle actually went onto like an Instagram story, and she talked about what is actually going on again and speaking out about it. And we're going to look at that. And then her dad, again in messages, wrote to Danielle the text messages. So we have text messages from Danielle's dad of what he wrote to Danielle after she posted what we're about to show you. So let's just look at that all in consecutive order, and then we're going to spill the tea and discuss.
There is so much damage you have caused that I will never be able to forgive you, like going to social media instead of personally reaching out to me. You laid out lies and spoke about me as an enemy would, but the fact is that you lied about it all. We have not had a relationship, and you never were involved in my life as a father should be. Even after you kicked out my mom, you still lied. To this day, you have never told the truth. Because it's easy for you, isn't it? You have new family, my new little half-sister that you couldn't let me know was born, but you want me in your life? You hate my mom so much that you have made excuses on why we never had a father-daughter relationship. You sit here on social media posting all these lies and expect me to have an ounce of respect or love for you when you could have easily addressed these so-called issues years ago. You receive emails from people who hate me, and you run onto social media to express your concerns. It's actually comical. And since you addressed Grandma, my relationship with her was ruined way before social media, but you want to place blame everywhere else but yourself. All my life you have been in and out of my life, and it hurt me deeply years ago. Today I sit and wait for you to grow up, wait for you to let go of your pride and put your daughter first. But one can only wait so long. You may be ready to act like a man when it's too late. You will apologize and blame your fault on others, but all I will do is laugh because it's who missed out. I will hold my head up high and shed a tear. That tear represents my sorrows you caused, but I will let the tear go and not dwell on it any longer. I want you to know that writing this letter did not come easily for me. There were parts of my life that I wished were there, but then I finally understood that growing up without you is the best thing for me. Our paths have crossed and then they divided again. And to be truthful, I like it much better that way. This isn't a letter expressing my bitterness, but rather my thanks to you for not being there. I want to be mad at you. I want to throw something at you and tell you that you ruined my life, but that simply isn't the case. Growing up without a biological father is the best thing that could have ever happened to me. I want you to notice that I said biological. I have many people taking your place. My mom, my grandparents, my brother, my friend's parents, the list goes on and on. You keep talking about my mom, so let me set you straight. For years, I watched my mom grow with me. At the time, I didn't know it, but I now see that she struggled. She wanted only the best for me, and she did whatever she could so that I would have it. She understood that early mornings and long nights would be tough in the moment, but helped me in the long run. My mother played both roles, and I couldn't be more proud of her. I hope that one day I'm at least half the woman that she is and twice the parent you could ever be. You continually try to drag my mom's name in the dirt. You keep telling people that she forces me to do this and do that. She does not force me to do anything that I do not want to do myself. I have a mind of my own. I have set goals in my life, and all I am doing is attaining them. And because you are not a part of it, you want to sit here on social media and bash my mom. Fact is, my mom has been there through thick and thin, and you can never measure up to her, even with all the negative stuff that you've been saying about her. She will be a better parent and has been a better parent than you could ever be in your lifetime. You must blank time for you to go blank. You are completely delusional. Facts are you never played a role in my life, and you never will. Thank yourself and thank Heather for writing that beautiful post on Facebook. I've addressed this more than I should have. And here are the texts of Danielle's dad responding to this post from Danielle. Danielle, you can think and say what you want, but I was there all the time, even when you FaceTime me at night when mom was not. When I would take you and Chad to the park or to the beach, that's what I remember. When Chad called me dad and you wanted to be a veterinarian. When mom would call you and say, don't come back to California if you don't want to post pictures this way, and you cried in the back of my car. I was never here to be your friend. I was your father and not worried if you don't agree with me. One day you'll see life is too short to fake your life every day and have to figure a way to protect your lie that you and your mother have created. It's sad to me and I feel bad for you. You expose yourself to danger and you may not accept that, but it's the truth. Remember, I'm not like most and you know it. I want to avoid social media and fame, and you guys exploited that, and now you attack me. Attack all you want, but I've seen as my mother blank in front of me that it's also stupid. In the end, there is no fans, no clout, no money, no comeback with lies that will provide useless information. What it doesn't provide is another extra minute to spend that extra monument with what's truly important. If you think how you live now is normal or appropriate, I hope the day you have a child, you see the atrocity your career has become and the way you are portrayed. I doubt you want that life for your child. I love you because you are my daughter. That will never change. Even years later, if you need me, you know I'll be there because you know that is who I am. Even after your mother attacks, I am just here, hopefully to protect my daughter, and in turn, I get no time with my daughter. You act like you hate me. My mother is treated like blank by you as she blanks, so what am I getting from this? You tell me other than you may be becoming someone who doesn't have to lie to enjoy their life? There is only so much time, and mine is becoming shorter every day. In the end, you guys can say whatever you want, and you believe what you want. But I know you know the truth and how I feel, and you know at any point, no matter the scenario, I would take you in and help you no matter how you treated me, and that's a fact, and you know it. Remember, I love you without you handing me a paycheck. Believe in yourself and think how you move through life. It's not all selfies and shout-outs.
Here are my thoughts. Again, I think that as a family, keep family drama off the internet. I think that it turns way too messy. This is involving a teenage girl, 13, 15, however old you want to think Danielle is. She's still a young girl and she still has feelings, and I'm sure it's really hard for her what she's going through with her dad right now. I think that Danielle's mom may be possibly pushing her from my viewing of everything. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is Danielle's dream. But I do think her mom's kind of pushing her like a stage mom in a way to kind of be, dress, and act a certain way on social media to get followers. Danielle has since gotten all those followers. She does have 1 million plus on YouTube and a lot on Instagram, and she is popular in the young people crowd. And it's not like people like me watch her, but it's like amongst like teenagers and her fans and stuff like that. And I think that, you know, family dynamics are very complex, and I know many different YouTubers and influencers and even people who've written to me about their family sort of history and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff that happens behind the scenes that we don't know, so it's really hard for me to really, like, I don't know Danielle, so I can't really say if this is, you know, weighing on her, if this is something that she enjoys doing, if this is, you know, her future. I saw an interview with her and she said that this is her passion. She wants to be a YouTuber when she kind of grows up. So I think that, you know, she's doing what she wants to do. And, you know, it's a very real career. So if she grows up and she has millions of followers and she wants to continue making content, great, but do it and be known for not being problematic or being scandalous or controversial. Like, she has her adult life to be like that if she wants to. But I think as a young teenager, like, I think she should just enjoy her youth. Even me, like, I think about different things in my teenage years that I wish I could have done and stuff, and I can only imagine if I was on social media and being homeschooled or anything. And I know that doesn't mean that you're missing out on life, but I just feel like it does kind of shelter you from living a normal life. You have all your life to go to events and to try to be an influencer. You can do that when you're 18. But when you're a kid, I feel like you should just enjoy your youth, because you only have, like, say, 17 years of that. That's like a flash in the pan. You know, it's been 10 years since I moved out to LA as an adult, like when I was 18, you know, and I'm thinking, like, wow, like 10 years went by so fast. And same thing in your teenage years. That's all you have. You have all your life to pay bills. You have all your life to to go and do a brand deal for Fashion Nova if that's what your dream is, and just take it slow, like take it easy. And I think her parents, like neither one of them should be weighing in on her business. I feel like she should just focus on being a teenager, going to school, doing her thing. Maybe I'm old-fashioned to think that way. Maybe nowadays it's good to like sell out your kid to be an Instagram star to guarantee them a future maybe on the internet. I don't know what people think nowadays on that matter, but I don't necessarily believe that that's right. I think that her mom is a certain way, her dad is clearly fighting for Danielle in a different way, so I don't know. I think it's so crazy to even speculate on. I feel weird to even discuss it, but this is what you guys have been asking me to comment on, is this Danielle Cohn tea. I think that she's just getting herself in the hot water to say that her age is 15 versus 13. It's 2 years difference. She's getting herself caught in these different lies. She already was known for lying about the wedding. She was known for lying about the pregnancy. I know it's hard to get views on YouTube sometimes. I know you want to go and do scandals and different crazy things. Hello, like I did a whole entire scandal with a big YouTuber that blew up in my face. So I know what it's like to want to level up on YouTube and stuff, but it's not the way to do it, as we all know, and we've learned by now that that's not the way to do things. So I don't know. I think that, there's not everyone is going to be a JoJo Siwa, right? And kind of just be some teenage musical star. People want to be a little bit more edgy, and people have different personalities. Bad Baby, she's completely different than all of them, right? So I'm just thinking of like the 3 off the top of my head that I know about. So I don't know. I really do hope for the best for Danielle, and I do think that she has an opportunity to use her platform for a lot more than I think she is at this point. And I hope for the best for her, honestly. I don't know what more to say. I hope that she figures this family stuff out. I know how hard it is as a 28-year-old to deal with family issues, like current, present. Never mind if I was 13 and I had to live under their roof and I had to deal with my mother, for example, or my dad, or anything. So I just want you guys to just be easy on someone like Danielle in the comment section. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you think Danielle is lying about her age? Like, do you guys... I'm just curious if any of you guys watch Danielle. Like, do you guys actually like hate watch her? Do you guys watch Danielle because you love her? Are you guys like believing her? Do you guys have no trust for her after the whole wedding and the pregnancy thing? I want to know what you guys think about Danielle and everything in the comment section down below. I'm just really curious what you guys think about this whole entire matter. Please make sure to subscribe for more drama videos. I want to be coming back soon with 5-day-a-week videos, maybe even more if there's more drama that comes out. But I'm hiring a team. I'm trying to put people together, guys. I'm doing my podcast as well, and I'm going to be doing stevenmangotv, which I'm making my own channel, separate about drama, separate of Scientology, separate of everything, and focusing on myself, doing just like really fun videos, letting you guys into my life. I'm going to kick this up another notch. I'm not going to let my haters and other people get to me, because I want to make really excellent, great content, and I'm like devoting myself to actually producing some really awesome videos, taking it up a notch. I can't do it on my own. I'm not able to juggle 100 different things at once, so I'm excited about that. So stay tuned for some really awesome drama videos coming that are going to blow all the other ones out of the water, I guess you can say. Otherwise, I've been doing pretty good. I know I've been away for a little while. You can watch some of my mangotology videos if you guys are interested to kind of see what I've been kind of up to. I've just been trying to focus on getting things going. I'm going out of town this weekend because Jeff's birthday was the other day, so I'm taking Jeff out of town for 2-3 days. So I'll be gone Friday, Saturday, Sunday, coming back Monday. So I'll have new videos next week for you guys. And I love you guys all who've stayed tuned and been watching Mango Tea from the beginning. I love hearing from you guys, and all of you have been checking in on me while I've been gone for a little while. And I'll be back, guys. Don't worry about me. I am okay. Give this video a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. Subscribe, turn on your bell notifications. I said all that. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.